Good morning, Bailey. Good morning, Prairie. Wow, today I'm really excited to go into studio and paint. And before I do so, I want to unpackage a couple of gifts. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so much for this. Look at all of the different layers. This is what Lilith got me. It's from the Target Kids section, and it looks like a neon display. And it's actually really bright, and I plan to put it up there. Claire came to see me, right? And she brought this. This is my birthday gift from her. It's so adorable. It's handmade by an artist in the UK. My sister got me this as well from a little fair. It's a hair clip. And my last gift, I will say, is from William. He got it for my housewarming, and I couldn't open it because I had nowhere to put it. But now that my kitchen has storage and is bigger, I am finally going to open it up and consider it my birthday gift too. It's from Coming Soon, New York. It's a Ripple cup made by Sophia Lou Jacobson. Smaller than I remembered. Still adorable. Lovely. I have to wash them still, but I want to figure out if I could stack them or put a shelf over here. I got a little care package from Lou, an apron, and some tools to embroider on it with. So I'm not going to embroider it today, but I do want to bring the apron into studio and paint with it. And lastly, my friend Amanda asked, what do you want for your birthday? And I just said, well, I actually don't really know, other than I love painting. Recently I've just been wanting some more materials, canvases, paints, brushes. So she Venmo'd me and said, do whatever you'd like with it. So I'm so grateful and excited to do that. Thank you to everybody who also sent me messages and texts to wish me happy birthday. Change my pad. So this entire month I've been working on a surrealist painting, and it was really spontaneous. Late night one day I decided, why not just doodle something, and then it turned into a painting sketch and I ran with it. And here it is, all finished now. Bambi on a motorcycle, hot rod, speeding through. New York is in the back. It's like breaking the speed of sound, and I love how it makes people laugh. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this. So follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. I'm very happy with how this turned out, and I enjoy seeing this every day. It was really technically challenging as well, and now I have to start on something new. Fear not, for I am a tiger work in progress. I'm in makeup invention mode. I actually have never really done that. I normally follow tutorials, or I just never do anything very costume-like, but look, I thrifted this dress, and this is what I'm gonna be for Halloween, and I definitely need to practice a few times before I perfect this look, because I don't want to look all-out tiger, just like really straightforward animal. I want it to look conceptually like a tiger. Hello! I'm all ready for a finally kind of cold week ahead. Okay, where do I even start? My mind is kind of, I'm doing a lot of socializing this week, little bit overwhelmed. I'm gonna meet up with Luke and his friends. 4 or 5 of his friends are in town, and some of them is their first time into New York. They're all kind of just doing a friends trip, took off days off work to get together. I need to run some errands, and then hopefully I can have food with them. I've walked by Junior's so many times, and I didn't realize that they were known for a good cheesecake, and the inside is really huge and decorated very cute. So let me show you around.
I think it's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cute. Oh wow, I've never actually seen it before.
This is the aftermath of having people over. So I definitely got a lot of cleanup to do. I ended up not vlogging 75% of it because I had a really good time living in the moment. He always do this. He loves it when I tug on the sheets. Just making my bed. Prairie loves it when the guest bed is out. Yeah, for Nuffy. So much fur. Oh, I've annoyed you? In any case, you have to get off because I have to clean up the bed. I have this lovely lampshade, and it's about time that I do something about it because I found this on, it was one of those sites selling lighting supplies, and they had a group of like vintage random one-offs, and I purchased this for only like $9, and the shipping was 4 times the price, but overall it was still like an awesome find because it's a seashell, and guess what? It doesn't fit. Yeah, sorry, there was construction noise, so that's not gonna work. So the inside of it, I think online they provided the measurement for the outside and it would have been a perfect fit, but in reality the inside is just a little bit, what was like 3 millimeters too narrow for the sconce, and I was like, no. And I've been meaning to do this, and it's honestly like very sus, very like, I don't know if I should attempt this, but I have a Dremel tool and I'm going to shave off the inside glass. I don't know if you should sand glass or if it would crack, but I'm thinking like I should put some water on it. I can sand it down because I just need a tiny bit of leeway, and then I can make it fit in my bedroom. I went to measure it, and this is how much more I have to do, which is kind of a lot. Wish me luck. Why was I so stupid thinking I just needed to sand off the very edge, when in reality, imagine this is a cylinder, right? So the entire inside of the cylinder needs to be shaved off all the way to the very inside, because I kept hopping on the bed back and forth, trying to see how much more I needed to sand in, and eventually the very outer edge started to fit, but then it would get caught at the neck. And just now I finished, and I was trying to force it in to the sconce, and I got kind of jammed, and I tried to yank it out and it chipped off a piece of the very bottom, which hopefully I can super glue back. But I just want to get this up right now, and I feel bad because I was sanding for like 40 minutes slowly. The neighbors probably are just tolerating like that zzz, but once I get this up, I'm not gonna need to do it again. I'm not gonna need to F with it, and I'm not gonna touch any of the other sconces. So I just thought, like, just give me this one pass. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's not all for nothing. Now I could secure. Come on. Where's the New York? Shit. I was supposed to have turned this off. Oops, but hey, it works. Now I realize it kind of blends into the background because it is white. I wonder maybe I should paint the wall here. Time really flew by. I've made a giant mess. I'm kind of at like that climax part of the cleanup where everything is everywhere. And then I realized how hungry I was. I forgot about lunch. So in order to save all my produce, that's like has been there for almost a week, I just did a quick scramble. I'm gonna eat it all. There's no protein here though, so this is kind of like something to hold me over until a more proper meal. I have been, I don't know, I'm ordering food. I got tricked. No, I didn't get tricked into it. I did it myself. I have a month trial of the Uber Eats. What's it called? It's like a pass where you get free delivery and discounts and stuff, which gives me incentive to eat out. And I'm gonna order Marty's V-Burger. And I tried out this vegan burger place months ago and haven't been craving burgers for the longest time, but tonight that just sounds really good. And I was like, huh, wow, it must be like prime dinner time. And I look out, it's still like 4:50. It's not even 5 p.m. yet. Hello. At the end of this week, or I should say right before the weekend hit, I got like a little bit of a nerve pinch. Sometimes it just comes and goes. It'll literally be like one sensation, a very sharp pain, very occasionally. I feel like this is the third or fourth time I've ever experienced in my life. It would be like a sharp pain every minute or so, sometimes even closer together. It's kind of unpredictable, but this is the first time ever that it has lasted more than one day, or I should say even one night. I took Tylenol for a few days, but I try not to do it too consistently because there's like no end in sight. So like there's only so long I can be taking painkillers. And then tonight here at studio, I didn't bring any with me, so it's worn off. And definitely I just try to like sit still as I'm painting. And now I'm just going on and on about this, but my whole point is I've been so burnt out. I think I realized I've had a really fun week. I didn't even work that much, but I've been seeing people, or I had itineraries planned every day for like 6 days in a row, and I had a great time. But maybe my social battery, or just some kind of, I'm just not as social as I think I could be or I want to be. I'm an introvert at heart, I guess, and growing up I've always been very shy and very reserved, but I just get really excited seeing people and having friends in town and meeting their friends. But like this nerve pain, I don't know what else to attribute to it. My mom was like, oh, I get that when I'm stressed. I'm not even emotionally stressed out, but I just might be like literally like my nervous system is stressed out and it's telling me. So I could feel it like right over here. And if I massage the occipital nerve, that's the one giving me really sharp pains. However, here I am in studio. I wanted to chat with you and show you the paints I got the other day. Don't mind that pile. These are the clothes I wear when I get really dirty, and then this is just like a bunch of packaging. When I moved into here, I reused packaging as bubble wrap and stuff, so now it's just like looking really ugly there. So thank you so much again, Amanda, for gifting me basically a gift card. She Venmo'd me money to spend on art supplies. I got chromatic black for when I really want to pull any color into like a really, really dark shade. And green gold. This is literally my favorite oil color. I really enjoy painting with this. Portland Cool Gray. This was on sale and really big. And cerulean blue. Lastly, rich gold. I don't even know what this will look like, but I thought, whoa, I've never painted with metallic oil paint. It's spilled. I don't have anything in the works, but surely I can use this metallic paint. This is sort of a boring way for me to film. Sorry. I just really don't want to move the camera around because my nerve, the more I move around, the more it hurts. So I got like 5 brushes. You can imagine. I got some big ones, got some small ones. And lastly, I got Gamvar gloss. My goal tomorrow is to really try to figure out what to do about my nerve pain, if it's still here. At least I look cute. Wave my hair for the first time in like 3 months. I always paint with gloves nowadays because you don't want it to soak into your skin. Back to painting. Good morning, friend. So the update is that I don't feel much better. One of my friends saw my Instagram story mentioning it. She recommended this acupuncture and chiropractic office to me, and they had an appointment for like 2 hours from when I booked it, right? So it is time to get ready and go. So very surprising, I actually am early for the first time in my life. So I'm grabbing a bite to eat, and I don't know what it was, but I thought, you know, today I'm gonna try oat milk again, and I think my palate is starting to change because it's growing on me. Wow, it actually doesn't taste disgusting. I don't want to be jumping the gun to say that I feel all better now because I'm still like, I don't know. I think I'm just waiting for the pain to come back. We'll see.
We're switching it back. There's nothing you can do to stop this. Right, Joe? I don't know.
Break out of the position you were in, just enough, so that it doesn't confine you.
Just breathe naturally. See if you can show to yourself some kindness throughout the process.
It's been a really relaxing night, and I'm gonna head to bed. I have therapy in the morning. It's just a lot of relaxing. I didn't mention, so I feel like the rest of the day I actually felt relief from my appointment. Probably, it wasn't like 100% cure. We definitely hit whatever nerve it was, kind of agitated it, so now it's very sensitive. I can kind of feel it constantly being there as if it's quite tender, but I don't have the unpredictable pangs of sharp like nerve pinch every 5 minutes for the whole day, you know. It's just like constantly kind of there, so I just like don't aggravate it, and I really hope that it will get better.